Hey, how's it going, Anthopants? We are on day 127 of the Blaze No Death Mania Challenge. We're jumping right in. We're jumping right into it. Day 127. Holy cow. Am I going straight? Is that the name of this song? Going Straight? Such a perfect name for a song. How's it going, Din, by the way? Good to see you. Good to see you, Soj King. Thank you for the 127 bits in honor of the 127th day that we have been doing the Blaze No Death Mania Challenge. We're back in it. Yeah, go straight. Go straight. All the things I should know. Everything I know, I just know internally. I just know it like, you know, it's just in my bones. I just know the frame count of everything. Even if I don't know what the actual number is, like off the top of my head, I know what it is. In my soul, I know what it is. Ooh. I know, 5 days into 2026 already. It's only my second time playing for a No Death Blaze in 2026. It's only my second attempt. How's it going, Tori? It's right in my neck. Yes. I can feel it. Yes, I know exactly what's going on. It's like this tightness in my chest. That's what it is. It doesn't sound good. See a doctor about that. Yeah, my knowledge of Streets of Rage 2 is like a medical condition. That's what it is. We're already at war. Might as well get the no death. I know. That's not a war. Yeah, no more wars would be awesome. I can't wait till the world figures that one out. I gotta grab before I get wrecked. Let's see. Ice Phoenix, how it goes? Good to see you. Hey, Wreck-It, what's up? Yeah, I gotta get the no death before we can actually figure this stuff out. It's basically my fault. That's what it is. Yeah, every time two countries go to war with each other, that's what they do. They're like, and we think it's this man's fault, and it's a picture of me. Cowboy play, how it goes? You've been trying to update New Era. I don't know if you can update it. I think you have to just download the new version. And it'll keep... So, like, when I downloaded the new version of New Era, I just went to the website and downloaded it. I could immediately go to, like, Mega Mania mode. So I don't know if G-Source, like, made that unlockable at the start, or if whatever my log files are, they just got kept in the registry. Because your files for New Era are in your registry. So long as those get kept, you basically have all the important stuff saved. I just don't know. I'm not 100% sure about it, but yeah. But last time, when I got to Mega Mania, by beating the other difficulties, and then I switched computers, and it was gonna make me beat the difficulties to get to Mega Mania again, and I told G-Source, like, I'm never playing this game ever again if I have to play the like loser difficulties, you know, in order to get to Mega Mania. So he taught me how to like actually alter my registry, so I can get into Mega Mania, because I'm a huge baby about it. This is such junk playing by me, but it's okay. Yeah, once I mean, once I actually get to Blaze No Death, I can start doing like a lot of different stuff, and then yeah, we'll get some co-ops going. I'm actually not drunk. That's the problem. I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol, so I have no excuse for any of it. That's the problem. You may Shiva, yeah, Ninpo. I know. That's just it. Like I didn't even get a chance to play Ninpo on version 3 New Era. But I think I might, if everyone's cool with it. Din actually made the suggestion that I should just play New Era, like do a Saturday stream of New Era every week, and then I can do like the No Death Monday through Friday. I'm slurring my words. What am I doing? I should grab turkey. I really wanted that Gausia to stay in on it. I'm gonna get kicked, yep. But yeah, anyway, I thought that was a pretty good idea. Saturday's a good break from the grind, agreed. And then I can try out the different modes and eat. Oh, jeez. Get some co-op in. Yeah, we're on day 127. Icy Manicotti. How's it going, by the way? Yeah. If I thought... I see what Tomboy's saying. If I thought she... Yeah. Because you gave the little joke emoticon and I'm supposed to figure that one out. Okay. I'm slow. I can be pretty slow at times. It's incredible how dense I am sometimes. Oh, it's just, you know, it's a side effect, really. Being dense is a side effect. Oh, she couldn't even waste the Donovan with it. Lost in the desert for far too long. Yeah, I know. You gotta watch Lawrence of Arabia, because there's this scene where they're in the desert for like 20 minutes. And you're like, and it feels like you're in the desert with them. Because 20 minutes of wandering through the desert while watching a movie is a really long time. And then he goes back for this one dude. So good. Oh. Mm-hmm. Saber Ultimate, how's it going? Yeah, I made it to Mr. X twice. Yeah, I had a hit. I was one hit away from killing Mr. X. I think I've had 4 or 5. I think I've had 5 actually. I'm trying to think when they were. I think 66. Day 66 I had one. And then the next one I think was on like 106. And then I had one on 112. And then I had one on 120. Maybe it was 113 actually. And then 120, 123. How many is that so far? And then I think I had one after 123 as well. Maybe not. Maybe I haven't had one since 123. Yeah, you use asterisks and bold to indicate that you're joking. Yes. Oh, it's a wise move. I'm gonna completely forget about that. Not on purpose. And then just completely not understand that you're joking constantly. It's not on purpose, I promise. I am actually just this dense. No, I didn't make it to 8 yesterday's stream. I think I had, well, yesterday's stream I was playing New Era, or Saturday stream. And here's where we die. I actually can die right here. But yeah, New Era, I got 2 Mr. X with Shiva with 1 life left, and I actually got through Mr. X. It wasn't a good run though. I mean, it's Mega Mania, it's beating Mega Mania, so I guess that's good in and of itself, but what I like to do is like, I want to do like a 1 credit run, 1 life start, you know. Maybe eventually I'll do that with all the characters, because I think I probably can. I've already done it with Max. I'm pretty sure I can do it with Shiva. Skate and Blaze look like they're pretty capable. Clogger TV? Are you joking, Clogger? Yeah, so you gotta, if you have a second player plugged in, then you hold, I think it's A and B, which is like special and punch. I think that's what you hold. It might be B and C. It's one of those buttons that are next to each other. Then you go into the menu. So yeah, hold 2 buttons together, go into the menu, then you'll be able to select Mania. And the level selects in there, and the lives, you'll get more lives. You can select more lives, and yeah. Let's hope we got them. Oh my gosh. Doing a terrible job here. There we go. Whenever you, come on. Yellow, let's do it. You can do it, Yellow. Come on. Figure it out. If you know Death, New Era, Classic Mode, does that count as it counts as a New Era No Death. New Era Classic Mode No Death. That's what it counts as. But New Era, I think, would just be a completely different category. Because no version of Streets of Rage runs that good. You know? There's just no version that runs that good. Like, does Classic Mode add in all the lag, too? And the dropped inputs that all of us suffer from when we're playing on the actual ROM? You didn't know that? Yeah, if you beat the game on, I think it's hardest, it actually tells you how to unlock Mania. It says, like, for a special difficulty, you know, you hold, I think, A and B together while going into the menu. So it teaches you how to do it. Unless the special difficulty is very easy. this special difficulty. Classic mode is pretty much the same. Does it have the slow jump in it, Golden Axe, or do they fix slow jump? Everything else is the same. I think you can simulate lag, yeah. Well, the thing is this. If you want to know death and you want it to be considered like an OG no death, or like, you know, just play OG. Just play OG and get it then. If you want a new era no death, that still is super impressive. It's gonna be super impressive if someone gets a classic mode no death on Mania in new era. It's basically like getting a no death in normal Streets of Rage 2. If Streets of Rage 2 didn't play like garbage half the time, that's all it is. Like, here's what it would feel like to play Streets of Rage 2 if it actually played well. Slow jump is there, okay, yeah. Wow. I can't believe you kept the slow jump in there, that's hilarious. Steven is still 7 new era not, agreed, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be... If you're trying to get a no death on Mania, and you're doing it in new era, it's gonna be a nightmare. You're not... It's not like... You're making it a little bit easier because you don't have to deal with lag and input losses, but that's not why the game is so stinking difficult. It's not because of the lag and input losses. They're just kind of an annoyance and something that you deal with and you learn how to like work around. This lady. I'm not gonna hit her. You gotta be kidding. Yeah, here's where I die. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, the workaround to the input drops is double tapping. So, like, that's what I've been doing lately with the jets, is I just double tap my attacks. And then you gotta time your jump so that you're not hitting your jump when the jet's fire is gonna burst on his jetpack, because that causes an input drop. So it's like there's workarounds to it, where you can lessen the chance of input drops by like a lot. That's not the hardest part about dealing with the jets though, the input drops. So it's like, even if you don't ever have input drops, you don't have to worry about it, you still have to get through the jets. The hard part is getting through the jets. It's not like the input drops. The input drops are just annoying and kind of ruin runs, but the jets are going to totally mess you up. Eee. I'm so scared of this thing. Oh my gosh, the hillets. Sloppy. New era, I still mash attack button on atomics. Yeah, does. So, you do get extra points every time you hit the button when you're doing an atomic drop. Every time you hit the attack button while you're in the atomic drop. Like once you jump with the guy, you're just mashing attack. You're actually accumulating points for doing that. So it's not useless. Like it's one of the reasons why Max will usually get like max points before anybody else can. Soge King, I haven't even. No, Soge King, you didn't miss it. Mauling. This is first attempt. We haven't gotten anywhere yet. We haven't even gotten to 4 yet. R1, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. I'll allow Din to speak on behalf of chat. See how chat's doing? Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Soge King. Thank you for the 100 bits. We needed a little. Oh gosh. At some point, I'm gonna start playing good. I promise. It's gonna happen. Really? Don't play good, play well. Play grammatically correct. Thank you, Trash Can. Okay. Anyway, whether I play good or well, we'll find out once I get into 4 elevator. If I can play at all today. So far, playing New Era hasn't really messed with me at all. I actually made the switch pretty, like, really no problems with the transition because in New Era there's a button for pickup, and in this you just stand over something and punch, and that's how you pick things up. I much prefer there being a button for pickup, but these games just back in the day didn't really have that in mind. They weren't going to create a whole button on an arcade machine and spend all that extra money just so somebody could be a little bit more comfortable playing the game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I love that, man. Thanks, Alex. How's it going? Yeah, the pickup button's the way to go. Because, you know, standing over something and then accidentally picking it up when you don't mean to is really, really not good. You want to play good, and you hope you play good, and you know, I think we played pretty good tonight. Is that from Dodgeball or something? What is that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, D&D Shadows of Mystara had like a slide attack move that you could do. It wasn't an attack, it was just like a slide. I don't think it had any purpose other than if you slid over items, you pick them up. And that was pretty cool. You had to do kind of like a fireball, like a Ryu fireball to pull it off. Oh, Bedazzled, yeah, when he's a basketball star. Oh my gosh, that movie is so great. I love that part where he's like, the guy who can't stop crying. And the dude kicks sand in his mouth. Yeah, great stuff. Did I tell you how I watched Eight Heads in a Duffel Bag with Joe Pesci? And the scene with the grandma in the van was like cracking me up. Yeah. You switched to the old controls on Streets of Rage 4. Yeah, that's interesting. Just too many buttons to manage. How's it going, Mr. Demonic? Wait, you haven't seen 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag? I thought, Torkhammer, I thought you were the one who gave me that suggestion. You told me about the Super, right? So maybe I thought you were the one who told me about the other one because it's Joe Pesci as well. Was Reno Williams, The Adventure Begins. Is that what that one dude from Tremors? I think I've seen that movie. How's it going, TJ from Bob? Oh, jeez. I probably should have capitalized. And, yeah, let's just get in there. Wreck them. How? Jeez. No one's dead? Where is it? You're currently in the frustration stage of playing Max. What's your best life run so far with Max? Eight deaths is your PB so far. Okay. Yeah, so you... Which means you're not 9+ing yet. Alright, that would put you at 8 lives, I think. If you're getting like max lives, like you're picking up all the 1-ups and everything like that. Yeah. That's not bad. But yeah, it is. That's just is what it is. I mean, when I first was doing this with Blaze, when I set off on the journey, I couldn't 9+ with her. It took me a while just to get back into, and I had 9+ with her before already, so it took me a while to get back into like actually being able to do it. So yeah, it is. It's frustrating because it's like you're used to playing so good with one character, Axel, and then now you're switching to another character, and it feels like you're getting annihilated, but you're not actually getting annihilated. You're playing stupidly good. It just feels that way because you're used to the other thing where you're like, oh, I just burn through this stuff. Am I not gonna make it through stage 1 here? Is that what's going on? Yes, Max's hitbox is bigger than Axel's, so they're gonna act a little bit differently. How's it going, Kendo? And then he walks slower. So like, you know, that same like Jimmy shake you give with Axel to kind of get a guy to behave a certain way, he's not going to behave that way with Max, because that same Jimmy shake is moving like half the distance. So you're getting a totally different reaction from the guys. Yeah, they walk slowly backwards. Yeah, that's like the worst thing with Max. Is, you're trying to like just walk into a guy to grab him, and he's like, I'm not walking. I'm just gonna back away. I'm not gonna deal with this. I do not. The guy's just like, I do not consent to being touched, and he walks away, and that's it. Ugh. Turbo, from you, Turbo, am I taking movie suggestions? How's it going, Turbo, by the way? Am I taking movie suggestions from you, Turbo? I would love to take serious movie suggestions from you, Turbo. If you're gonna be giving me movie suggestions like Zombiever or whatever the heck else movies you have in mind, you know, maybe not. But no, really, Turbo, you can do whatever you want to do. That's the beauty of it. You can, in this stream, you can do whatever you want until Din tells you that you can't. And that's basically it. That's how this stream works. How did I like 8 heads in a duffel bag? It was okay. It had like some scenes in it that like I was laughing for a long time about. Like that scene where they're in the van and the grandma's talking and Joe Pesci just throws her out of the van over a cliff. That had me laughing for a really long time. You know, but overall it was just, you know, it's not like the greatest it's not the greatest movie, but it's fun. Joe Pesci's always good. Ugh. Dancing Rick, the DuckTales movie, top tier cinema. DuckTales had a movie? Why don't I remember this? Does Scrooge swim through the coins, the gold coins in the movie? Because that would be such a disappointment if he doesn't. Oh no. Oh, I deserved that one. Yee. Aladdin was pretty cool. I was gonna say Vertigo is pretty good. Vertigo with Jimmy Stewart. You seriously think I haven't seen Vertigo, Turbo? Do you seriously think that? Because I've seen Vertigo. Okay? Oh my gosh. Tammy and the T-Rex. I have not seen Tammy and the T-Rex. One of these days I'm going to end up watching one of these movies. And then you're going to be in big trouble. Did you see Tammy and the T-Rex? I did watch it. Oh no, you weren't actually supposed to watch it. It's definitely a thing though. There's definitely, I can't really watch bad movies like by myself. That's the only issue. I like watching bad movies with like somebody else who at least appreciates it and knows how to like make fun of stuff the whole time. Then I love watching something bad. Mm. Oh, this guy came in late. The DuckTales movie? Yeah, I don't remember the DuckTales movie. What year did it come out? I mean, there's a chance like I saw it so long ago. The live-action DuckTales movie, yeah, it was called Howard the Duck. It wasn't good. Are there ever any humans in that stuff? Yeah, I don't know if Disney ever uses humans. I know Looney Tunes does. Like, there's Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd and, you know. For some reason, the humans are always the bad guys and everything. Have you noticed that? Does Disney have humans, though? There's Goofy and Mickey, you know. Is there a human character? Early 90s, yeah, I bet I've seen it at some point. I just don't remember it. Do you have to watch the show in order to understand what's going on? Or? Baby Huey was about a giant duck in a diaper. What is that? Oh gosh. What, Turbo Nixter, what are like your top like 5 movies? Throw out like a couple of your favorite movies. I'm trying to get I want to get a sense of like what your taste is here. I have a feeling like it's gonna be jokes. It's all gonna be joke movies. I'm gonna get like Hider in the House starring Gary Busey, Lone Wolf McQuaid with Chuck Norris, just like a bunch of like B stars, B movies, you know. Gosh, what's that Jean-Claude movie where he goes to prison? Emilio!
Oh, hit the guy!
Emilio! Thank you, Emilio, for the sub. Appreciate it. It's good to see you. Yeah, Booty Call with Jamie Foxx. I was just thinking about that movie recently because I watched that with my friend when we were like in the 8th grade. You know, I went over to my friend's house and we ended up watching that movie. And I remember just being so disappointed in that movie because I don't think there's any nudity in it, right? You know what I mean? It's like when you're a kid and you're renting like. Is it rated R? I don't remember. I don't remember what it was rated. Emilio! Oh, man. Thank you for the 6 months, Emilio. My favorite to watch are objectively most highly rated. Throw in a couple of both. But yeah, I want to know what like favorite to watch is. Is there a mix of the two in there as well? Like for me, like I really like Braveheart. It's probably like one of my favorite movies to watch. But then it's also objectively one of the best movies ever made. But then I also love The Cutting Edge. Which is maybe not, you know, gonna go in the Criterion collection. But my gosh, you guys don't understand the thing about The Cutting Edge. The guy's a hockey player, okay? But he can't play hockey anymore. So he's gonna turn to figure skating. But back in the 90s, figure skating was kind of like a wimpy thing to do, and hockey was like a tough guy thing to do. And you didn't mix the two together. And the people who like liked hockey didn't like figure skating. Those were the days. Sargo, how's it going? Blazing a diaper. Yes. Oh man. Blade, yes, Blades of Glory. You like watching Donnie Darko though, you don't rate it super high. What does that mean, Dancing Rick? Donnie Darko is a pretty high rated movie, I would say. Like, it's a really well made movie. Really good. I think most people would consider it to be like highbrow cinema. As opposed to like Blades of Glory, you know, which most people would just consider to be like basically just comedy slop. That's super enjoyable, but it's not, there's nothing intelligent about it. It's, you know, it's basically the whole premise of that movie is hoping that you're shutting your brain off so that you can just enjoy the ridiculousness. Yeah, I couldn't grab him. He's too far outside his screen. Metropolis. Ooh, I haven't seen Metropolis. Good one. Santa Sangre. Never seen it. Antiviral. Never seen it. Buckaroo Banzai. I've seen it. That's got a RoboCop in it, right? Labyrinth. Oh, yeah, with David Bowie? Okay. Wow. So Buckaroo Banzai and Labyrinth are really, really interesting choices. Yeah, Labyrinth is a really good one. So do you like The Never-Ending Story then? And The Dark Crystal? Freddy Got Fingered, yeah. Freddy Got Fingered is definitely one of those ones where it's brilliantly ridiculous. It's going for ridiculousness to that extreme. And yeah, it's super enjoyable. If you're going into it knowing like you're gonna see something a little gross, you know, a little ridiculous. It kind of blurs the lines of like a movie and reality a little bit. Skegsies? I don't know what Skegsies is. Gosh, I think it's so interesting when, yeah, people are bringing up movies that I have not seen. I don't know. I wasn't super impressed with the Hellboy movies. Like, I just thought they were okay. I wasn't crazy about them, though. Oh. The second Never-Ending Story with Jonathan Brandis? I think the third one had Jack Black in it as a bully. My favorite part was when Jonathan Brandis can make wishes, you know, but then like he loses a memory every time he makes a wish. And he's climbing up this like rock face wall and he's wishing for like individual like handholds while he's climbing this thing, and I'm like, why don't you wish for like a ladder or something, dude? Jeez, how many of your memories have you already lost? Why don't you wish for Falcor to like fly you up that thing? Why don't you be intelligent about your wishes, Jonathan Brandis? Oh yeah, legend. Tim and Tom, yes. Yeah, so I'm assuming you like The Thing a lot, Turbo. K9 with Jim Belushi, I love that movie. I think I have seen K9, yes. It's been a while though, I haven't seen it. You ever seen, is it Jim Belushi and Arnold Schwarzenegger in like Red Heat or something like that? Am I thinking of that correctly? I like it when I can't fully remember, and then I'm like, there's no way these two guys were ever in a movie together. Because it just makes so little sense that Jim Belushi and Schwarzenegger would ever be in a movie together. Also, just for the parents out there, if you've already got a son named John, maybe don't name the next one Jim, you know? Let's get a little bit more creative with it. This is our son, John Belushi, and this is the younger son, Han Belushi. What? Spelled the exact same name, just the accent mark. There's an accent mark on one of the names. '50s and '80s thing are very good. Yeah, agreed. Have you seen 50s and I think it's 70s invasions of the Body Snatchers? And then I think there's one with Nicole Kidman. But anyway, the one with Donald Sutherland was good. And the OG one, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, was actually pretty good too. Yeah, Arnold is a Russian guy, and Jim Belushi is... Does Arnold use a Russian accent in it, or does he just use his normal accent? Or is it like some weird amalgamation of both? Some hybrid accent that no one's ever heard before. I really like Jim Belushi in Return to Me. If you're a Jim Belushi fan, that's probably like his best movie. It's not a Jim Belushi movie, but it's probably the best movie he's in, I'd say. I don't remember. I know, right? It's like, it's just like Sean Connery, where Sean Connery just is like, I'm not even gonna try and do an accent. An accent? I've already got an accent. Have you seen it, Torkhammer? You haven't seen it yet? Okay. I wonder, yeah. You're gonna have to let me know what you think of it. I haven't seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I'm trying to find out. I like Guillermo del Toro. The De Niro Frankenstein is good up until the end. There's a De Niro Frankenstein from, I don't know what, the 80s or 90s. I feel like the end kind of, I don't know, jumped the shark a little bit. Mm-hmm. The Shape of Water. He also did The Shape of Water. '50s, '60s sci-fi. Oh, gosh. The Blob. Blob's a good one. Yeah, and they always had like some shrinking people movies, you know, like The Incredibly Shrinking Man. And then you'd have to fight like a spider or a giant ant or something like that. That's really that would be the most terrifying thing about being really small, is insects. That would be just absolutely terrifying. Like, we all should be very thankful that insects are small. Like, really thankful for that. If they were big, it would be... They're like the most gnarly things. De Niro Frankenstein? You didn't like that one? Insects are scary at this size. I don't like them at this size, but my gosh, could you imagine? Could you imagine if there was insects that were like human size? With the crazy things that they do? They're not like, you know, they don't like eat you. They like inject stuff into you and liquefy you from the inside out. Like, no, thank you. I don't want to deal with any of that. They like plant their eggs inside of you, and it's just, yeah, it's like the worst stuff you can think of. It's all insects. Insects do the worst stuff. If insects were large, their muscles couldn't support their weight. How big can they get? Yeah, I think that's true. That, yeah, rod armor. How's it going, by the way? Yeah, that an insect. A lobster, is that what we're going on? Yeah, that an insect, like if an ant was human sized, it would just be crushed under the weight of its own body. Largest insect ever was dragonfly, like bug. 28-inch wingspan. Yeah, so a little over 2 feet. It's not that bad though. You would expect it to be bigger. What? Man. Oh. Gosh. Hold on. Can I double tap this guy? Oh, okay. Man. Torque hammer is almost getting me killed over here. You talk about the King Kong, the Peter Jackson King Kong? I wasn't crazy about that version. I actually like the original King Kong. That's pretty good. One of the craziest movies ever, though, is Jason and the Argonauts. If you haven't seen Jason and the Argonauts, that's a great movie to watch. And then, the crazy thing is, like, gosh, when did Jason and the Argonauts come out? Like 60s or 70s? I think Clash of the Titans came out, I think, in the 80s. And it's like, Jason and the Argonauts looks like basically as good as Clash of the Titans, even though it's like 20 years older. What movie traumatized me as a kid? What do you think? Willow is one of them. There's that scene where like she turns everyone into pigs. That like kind of messed with me for a while. Yeah, it scared the bejesus out of me. There's this movie called The Gate, where they play a record backwards and they open up a gate, and all these little demons come out of it, and that scared the bejesus out of me. Yeah, I didn't deal real well with like the scary stuff when I was a kid. Ew. The Sinbad movie has the same claymation guy, yeah. That dude ended up doing claymation for like a lot of stuff. Oh, the Witches, yeah. By the time the Witches came out, I was a little bit older though. 1990, I was like 10. No, I wasn't 10 in 1990. Where's my math? But yeah, I feel like I was a little bit older during that. That one didn't creep me out so much, but it is creepy. There's this Alice in Wonderland made for TV movie, and gosh, what is it? Demogorgon or something like that? There's like some dragon thing that comes out, and that just freaked my freak out. And then when I watched it as an adult, I was like, that's not scary at all. But as a kid, it was like the scariest thing ever. Gosh, dude. Return to Oz has some really scary stuff in it. Return to Oz has this scene where there's this lady who like changes heads. She collects heads, and then she just changes heads, you know? Like she changes heads like she changes outfits. And then there's this scene where Dorothy's like looking in the case and there's all these heads and one of the heads looks at her. And that was scary. You know? The Never Ending Story was a scary one. A movie with giant mosquitoes. Rod Armor, we're the same age, yeah. I don't think so. I got scared by a lot of stuff though as a kid, so I think it just depends on like different things scare different people for different reasons. But it's not, yeah. I was not a brave child by any means. I was. Had it been a couch, fort and hide, yeah. Oh my gosh, I remember that. I don't know. I saw The Exorcist when I was like probably like 16, and I slept on the couch. I couldn't go into my room by myself. I slept on the couch for like a week after that. Now it's like it stinks though, because now like nothing scares me really. You know, I'll watch a bunch of horror movies for Halloween. I don't have any nightmares. I don't have any trouble getting to sleep. Not like, I mean, it's all a good thing, but at the same time, it's like an emotion that you start kind of losing the older you get. You just don't get as scared anymore. Now I just get scared like with real life stuff, you know, like if there's like an emergency or something like that, then I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, but then you're like an adult and then you have to handle it. So you're, you know, everyone's like, oh my gosh, you're so calm. I'm like, yeah, not on the inside. It just seems that way. Cause like you're the adult in the room and you gotta handle things. Anyway. That's one of the, there's a bonus to being a kid right there. If something crazy happens, you don't have to deal with it. Everybody else is going to deal with it for you. Horror movies, yeah, I know. Is that what it is, Torkhammer? Is it just the real world problems now? You're in it with real world problems and the horror movies aren't scary anymore. You're like, you think that's scary? Yeah, me and my brother ended up doing some plumbing, you know. Had to go into the house. It's not fun down there. I'll tell you that much. It's one of those places where it's like, so like somebody probably hasn't been down there in like 35 years. You know, like that's how, like it's just. One of those places like you see in the movies where someone's like hiding, you know. It's like you either go down here or you get caught and they're gonna get you. Getting your car inspected is the horror movie. Yeah, that's the horror movie we need. Yeah, you get a smog check and it fails. That's a horror movie right there. You went to a haunted house upstate New York in Lake George and it scared your dad, so you nearly pooped your pants. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Epcot Center in Florida. I've never been to Epcot Center. Yeah. I've never been to Florida. How's it going, Pyro Hedge? Yeah, you go through a haunted house that's so long you don't think you're ever gonna get out. That's really what they should do. Oh, it's like Alien from the Alien movie with the mini alien tongue. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll see what the, we gotta get through 6 first, Soj King. 6 is no joke. Ah. I'm so close to getting that guy toasted. Ugh. Oh no! Alright. Yeah. Okay. Ugh. I needed that to not go that bad. Yeah, we're not getting anything done today. How's it going, Busey Driver? Alright, everyone's favorite level. Stage 1. No one else? Yeah, that's it. I'm scared of stage 7, so I'm getting close to it, but I don't want to get all the way there. I know. Yeah, you're getting... Soj King was just wanted that 7 so bad. Yeah, 6 is a really painful one to lose on because it's so stinking close. Oh, some of that classic Antho Rage, yeah. Is that okay? How about this? Oh, that's not what it's like. Throw the controller, you know. I shouldn't pull boss yet. Yee. Okay. We still talking about the alien ride? Torkhammer, the alien ride was deemed too intense, and that's why they got rid of it? Yeah, I think just people... I don't think they expect it if they go to, like, Disneyland. When they're like, this is a little intense. Like, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, if anyone's ever been on that one. That one's a little intense, you know? But... it's like Disneyland intense. Manageable. I don't know if I'm gonna have the health to do this. You just, yeah, you close your eyes and went catatonic. Yeah, you put in that natural defense mechanism. What? Alright, so I can do this without pulling the guy. Whoa, what? There's a water park. It had a vertical loop? Wait, you would actually go you would actually go in a loop in the that doesn't even make any sense. Like you'd be like on the slide? Dude. Missing teeth, black eye, hospital. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's like something you see in a movie, and it's like a bad idea in the movie. People get trapped in the loop. Yeah, that's just it. Like, if you have people just freely doing something, they're gonna find a dumb way to hurt themselves. That's why roller coasters, they like lock you into the roller coaster. They just lock you into it, because otherwise they're like, you're gonna find it like it doesn't matter. You're gonna find a dumb way to kill yourself if we don't lock you in, even if we don't have to. Pre-OSHA and safety inspections, yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. You know, you just make a ride. You just did it. Someone came with a cool idea. They brought it to life. And then they would just put a warning sign on there. Like, hey, by the way, this isn't safe. You might die. Up to you. I don't know. There's a part of me that kind of prefers that a little bit. Like, that's how we should just do stuff. You want to do something, go ahead and do it. If you get annihilated, that's on you. So long as there's like a sign up that's telling you you're gonna get annihilated, that's on you. It's like skydiving, you know? You go skydiving, the parachute doesn't open up, It happens. Oh my gosh, 6 people died? Yeah. After the first person dies, just so everyone's aware, and you go to this park, that's on you. and you know, somebody died at this park, and you go, that's on you. That's like if you go to the beach, and you know somebody got eaten by a shark. Like, someone already got eaten by a shark. And you're like, okay, well, the shark's probably not hungry, it already ate, right? And then you go in there, you get eaten by a shark? No, that's on you. You know there's a shark in there. You took the risk. It's like that one dude who did the first skydiving filming. He, like, brought his camera with him. Skydiving. It's like the first time anyone's ever done it. And he forgot to put his parachute on. He forgot to put his parachute on. Yeah, so I think that's a real story. Sharks, yeah, virtually never attack humans. It's just Jaws things. Yeah, but people do get attacked by sharks. That's the thing. The skydiving story is real. Robin Hood. Okay. Yes, I thought it was. That's a situation where, like, if you're going somewhere with your friend or there's potential danger and your friend is handling XYZ, you need to be backing your friend up, because your friend's going to be forgetting something. And it could be something that ends up killing them. Like, you gotta, all you have to do is take care of yourself. Simple. You take care of yourself. The next thing you do is you go like, okay, is my friend actually doing his due diligence to taking care of himself? He's not wearing his parachute. Okay. But, like, the guys don't notice because they're not used to, like, checking somebody. You gotta check your buddy when your buddy's, like, doing all this extracurricular stuff. Because they're gonna forget stuff. It's like, it's like when it's Christmas time. Christmas time is probably like the time where most people like end up locking their keys in their car, or, like forgetting something, like children at the store, because they've got all this thousands of other things that they're doing. Oh, thank you, Lord. Happy New Year. Yeah, I know. We're in 2026. Crazy. Has everyone hit it yet with their time zones? Because I know everyone's in a different time zone. There could be some time zone where it's not New Year's yet. Like on Mars or something like that. What are people going to do when they go to Mars? Like, are they going to celebrate, like, Earth New Year's still? Or is that just not even going to be a thing? Still 1996 in England. Yep. Yeah, we stopped having New Year's a long time ago. I'm surprised they're making another, like, 30 years later movie. That's what I'm surprised about. They make 28 days later. Then they wait like years. And they do 28 months later. And then they wait like 20 years. And they do 28 years later. And it looks like there's going to be another one. Either that or I don't know. Unless it was like some fake AI movie trailer. There were 28 seconds later, but most people missed it, yeah. That's really what they should have done. Remember that show, 24? Where it was like everything was, every episode was an hour in a 24-hour day. And then Mad TV did a thing where it was like 24 seconds, where every episode is a second. I think it was Mad TV that did it. Every episode was a second, 24 seconds or something like that. Oh, jeez. Stream is getting hijacked? What does that mean, Torkhammer? Oh. $28 lightning strike deaths per year in the United States. Wow, that's so little. There are only 6 unprovoked shark deaths per year in the world. In the world? What do you mean unprovoked? Like people are actually messing with sharks intentionally? Like... Six plus times more likely to die from lightning than from a shark. Yeah. Well, here's what I'll say, Pyro Hedge. You're always at risk of getting struck by lightning. You're only at risk of being attacked by a shark if you're in the ocean. So really, you have a way higher chance of getting attacked by a shark if you're in the ocean than you have of being struck by lightning. Try and do the math on that one. Because I'm always at risk of being struck by lightning. I could get struck by lightning right now. People messing with the sharks, that is wild to me. Kill Bill, how's it going? Yeah, I would never mess with the shark. This guy just chants a shark attack in the tank. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When you go into the shark tank at SeaWorld, you're not supposed to do that. So many people have died in the shark tanks at SeaWorld. So many people. Yeah, the Sharknado attack. Yeah, Sharknado happened on land. Oh man. Totally making me eat my words here. You guys have got some real good statistics there. Real good statistics. Can't get attacked by a shark on land, huh? You ever seen Sharknado? The documentary, Sharknado? Based on a true story? Did I just stand outside the lightning storms or something? There's a guy who got struck by lightning while in a movie theater. There are people who got struck by lightning while in their house. You think lightning cares that you're in your house? Lightning doesn't care that you're in your house. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what are we talking about here, Alex? Yeah. If you're on land, your chance of getting attacked by a shark is 0. That's why I stay on land. I don't go into the ocean. Unless you're on land and you see the shark in the ocean and you start making fun of it. Then the shark might really just like, it might just do that like killer whale thing where it just beaches itself just so it can eat you. Anyway. Hope we got that settled. You talking about grease lightning? Yeah, because it's hydromatic. I don't know the words to the song, but the shark can still get washed up on the beach. Yeah. One-third of lightning injuries occur to people indoors. What? According to the CDC. I can't believe it. I know people have been struck like while indoors. But I thought that was going to be super rare. I didn't realize it was like you're basically just indoors and the lightning's coming to find you. Imagine if the shark thing was the same, where it's like 1/3 of people like get attacked by sharks in their swimming pool. Like all of a sudden the shark's just in the pool with you. Oh, Paprika has a land shark. Yeah, there's so many people indoors all the time. And it's probably buildings. Maybe it has something to do with the buildings. Because people are high up in buildings. And if the lightning's hitting the building, maybe they're just getting like residual shock from it or something. Still, buildings have like, you know, a steel foundation. I don't know what they call it when it's like I mean, it's not the foundation because it's the actual just buildings, blocks of the floor. But yeah, I would assume if the lightning hits the side of a building, you could actually get electrocuted if you're in that building. Kind of like the water too. If the lightning hits the water, you can end up getting electrocuted. How's it going, Hayo? Lightning can hit someone 30 miles away from the farthest visible cloud. What? Can you even... Does that even have a line of sight 30 miles away? I guess because it's in the air. That's like a... That's a huge distance. I mean, that means that the lightning is intentionally coming for you. If it's hitting you 30 miles away, it's intentional. What are you doing? Hmm. Gosh, dang it. Ugh. Terrible playing today. The cloud. Yeah. I think if you're getting struck 30 miles away, you must be like making fun of that cloud or something like that, you know? Like, oh, look at that stupid cloud over there. The cloud just like, nope. It just strikes you. Neener to the cloud. It's just like, no. But, ugh. The odds of Blaze 2 deathless. Yeah. Well, I mean, King Iopa already has a Blaze 2 deathless, so. But yeah, but I mean, if you were to take like how many people have played Streets of Rage 2 to like how many people have actually no death Blaze, you probably have a better chance of getting struck by lightning than no deathing Blaze. You have a better chance of being eaten by a shark on land. You might have a better chance of getting struck by lightning while being eaten by a shark. He got it years ago. I think it's been years at this point. Yeah. Yeah, so I got Axel no death. And then I did Max no death. And then King Iopa did an Axel no death. And then he did Blaze no death. And then TJ from Pod did an Axel no death. And that is the entire lineage of no deathing in this game. There's only 3 of us. It's kind of like Highlander, except instead of only one, it grows instead of shrinks. So it's not like Highlander at all then. Yeah? Mm-hmm. How's it going, haha? Yeah, if we all fuse together into one monstrosity. Oh my gosh. We all, yeah, we fuse together. We get to skate no death. And then somebody has to kill us afterwards. That's really it. We end up like Jeff Goldblum from The Fly. Just kill it, kill me. Yeah. It's like that Slither movie with Nathan Fillion. I think that movie has a scene like that, where everyone's getting infected by this weird thing, and the mayor gets infected. He's all the Nathan Fillion, like, kill me, and he just kills him, like, instantly. Like, no problem. How's it going, Al Pacino? Good to see you. Thanks for the good luck. Oh, this is not good. Okay, we're fine. Yep, there we go. Okay. Oh, this better not be a no 7 day. It better not be. I don't know if I can bear it. Yes, the great victory will come. Al Pacino. It will happen. I just have to make sure I'm not being a baby, playing the game good, believing in myself. Well, let's see here. Yeah, it could be the run tonight. This could be the run right now. That's the whole thing. Oh. Potara earrings? What is that? Like a... Is that a Dragon Ball Z thing? The No Death Mega Mania Shiva run. Oh, jeez. Yeah. The thing about Mega Mania No Death is that it's not in its... That's not the next step for Mega Mania. At least not the way I like to do it. The next step for Mega Mania would be a 1 credit clear with every character. So I've done one with Max, and then I try and do one with all the other guys. And then after that I'd go like, okay, who's the best character now to like no death the game with? If I even think it would be like, you know, possible. And then you just go for it. Because like it could be Shiva, but it also could be Skate or Blaze. I don't think it's Max. Because I did a 1 credit clear with Max and it's definitely not Axel, but I haven't played Axel this latest version yet. But I think Axel's probably going to be the toughest to get through Mega Mania with. And here's where you die. Man. But anyway, my Shiva Megamania though, like 9 life start, used both continues to get through it. So ways to go before I can do a 1 life start, 1 credit clear with Shiva. Uh-oh. Is this really it? Who suggested is it called Only the Strong, the Capywara movie to me? Or Rulo, how goes? The runs are going a little bit rough. I think I'm on attempt number 4. Yeah, 2 attempts have failed on 4 elevator, 1 attempt failed on level 6 at the beach. I haven't been to 7 today, so I'm hoping this run goes to 7, because I'm going to be really mad if I don't have a 7 today. But anyway, somebody suggested, I think it's called Only the Strong, to me, and that was pretty fun. Just another one of those like Kumite style movies with like the guy who's like a teacher and he's teaching the troubled kids capoeira, martial arts. Then there's like this drug lord and he knows capoeira and he's really good at it and they fight like that. It's kind of wild. Only Strong is pretty cool. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was like just like a fun one. Yeah, I miss those movies where I'm like, why can't they just make another Kickboxer? You know, like, why? It's just the formula for making a good movie like that is totally there. It's like have a little backstory where where they're training because you want to see the cool training montage. And you have a little love story, and you have a bromance of some sort, and then, you know, and then you end it with, like, the dude fighting the guy that you can't stand, because you're like, oh my gosh, this guy's such a bad guy. I can't wait till somebody beats him up. Yeah, and those movies are just fun. Starring Eddie Gordo? Who's Eddie Gordo? I don't know the names of anybody. I need to commit to the cheese so I get a good cheese. Yeah, I think there's only... I honestly think it's the main star who's acting in it. You have to have a really good main star acting in it. Then you need either a great villain, so like a great villain, or a villain who barely talks. if they're not a great actor or a great villain, you just have them barely talk, and they just speak with their actions by messing people up with their martial arts. But yeah, like Out for Justice is like one where like the villain is so good in Out for Justice. I think that's the one that's like the Steven Seagal one where there's like he's like basically trying to find a mobster who kills his partner, because he's a police officer. And this mobster is just like basically on a drug-filled, killing spree. And the dude's awesome. Eddie is a Tekken character. Oh yeah! That's right. They had a kickboxer where Batista plays Tong Po. Is it any good? You never watched it, you just know it exists? Oh. Yeah, it's so interesting. Now we all need to watch it. so we can make fun of it afterwards. There's no way it's good, right? The real question is, can we ever get someone who's actually Thai playing Tong Po? That's the real question. That's the hardest thing to do in a kickboxer movie, is to actually get somebody who's actually Thai playing someone from Thailand. We haven't figured that one out yet. Yeah, the Tong Po guy, that's just a makeup job, When I was a kid, I was like, how'd they find a guy who looks this crazy? It's like, yeah, it's not, he doesn't look like that. It's just a makeup job. I thought that, that was just the way the dude looked. That's the meme, never getting a Thai person to play Tong Po. We're never gonna, we just can't pull it off. Out of all the difficult things in this world, that seems to be the hardest thing to do. You can't get a Thai person to play any Thai person in any movie. M. Bison, they're not gonna use a Thai person to play M. Bison once again. Isn't M. Bison supposed to be from Thailand? Oh, a Beverly Hills Kickboxer. That's a good idea. Yeah. His headquarters is in Thailand. Is he? I don't know. You think his nationality is unknown? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, Sagat's from Thailand. Who played Sagat in the, did they have somebody who's like actually from Thailand playing Sagat in the old movie or the new movie? Is Sagat even in the new movie? I don't remember seeing him. He's not in the new movie? They're not gonna put Sagat in it? What? For me, it was a Tuesday. I agree, Zio the Lone Wolf, yeah. How's it going? Yeah, he's the OG first boss, that's true. Yeah, in the first game, you play Sagat, that's like the final boss. Eric Andre is secretly Sagat, yeah. Oh gosh. It could be... The Street Fighter movie could be so bad. I like how they just didn't... I mean, they really just didn't care. They're just like, we're just gonna get whoever we can get, we're just gonna get them, and then we're just gonna throw them in the movie. Like if I was famous, they would have been like, hey, you want to be in the Street Fighter movie? I'm like, sure. They're like, who you want to play? I'm like, DJ. They're like, great. I'm like, how about Fei Long? Sure, Fei Long. Okay, cool. I'll do Zangief and E Honda. I'll play both characters. Great. That's how it feels like they casted the movie, by the way. That's what it feels like to me. You're famous. Who do you want to play? I'll be Ryu. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you could be Ryu. Yeah. You don't need to be Japanese or anything, right? What? Italian? Is there an Italian fighter in Street Fighter? Hmm. That was some terrible playing. Who's Rose? Rose from Titanic? I've done more talking than playing. Oh gosh. Some terrible playing today. Sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. This happens every once in a while. We just have a day where I can't get into 7. No, I'm gonna call it. Today's just not, it's not our day. It's just not our day, everybody. Alright, who's on? See if anyone's raging right now. What? Din's on right now. Alright, we're gonna raid Din. Din's playing some Streets 2. New Era, it looks like. Everybody jump. Oh, everybody jump in. We're gonna keep the rage going. Din's got some Streets Rage 2 New Era going right now. I think he's playing with Max, it looks like.